So bring it on. Height, expectation, emotion. The game yet to kick off. The excitement's already palpable. Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it. There's the whistle.
Tony Adams is the standout player, Peter.
He does stand out, Jim, of course, but specifically how?
Because he's a club.
That needed to be better, and he knows it.
Well, you see what a difference it makes to have so many runners into the box. Makes life so much harder for that defence.
Pressing high and with purpose. Drogba. Good-looking ball, and that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
Messi. Nicely shaped ball. Rijkaard. To Schneider. Passing is crisp and sharp. Now he's got space here. Great chance! It's in! Oh, a goal of real quality. He made it look ridiculously easy.
You've got to love that. Concentration, conviction, contact, and sheer class.
It's the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. And it's Drogba. That's been cut out, well played. Now he's off and running. Adams cuts out the pass. It's a lovely, neat pass. Batistuta. Messi has it out wide and in space. It's a loose touch and the ball is anyone's. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Plays it across. Cross deflected over the goal line for a corner. And we have our very first corner. Keeper's dealt with that. While facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. The defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. The most accurate pass. Oh, that's well spotted. Neymar. It's a good ball out wide. This is Messi. The ball goes in. And the shot! And it's in! They have come roaring back!
Well, you have to credit the desire there. These boys knew they were in a battle, and they did exactly what was needed to get back into it. That's going to make the boss just a little happy now.
All over in seconds. That's what they can do to you.
Well, we all know, Peter, that this is a team capable of breaking extremely quickly. The opposition should have been alive to the danger, but they fell into the trap.
That has certainly made things interesting.
Well, I'd happily watch this every week, Peter. This is exactly what you want from a big game.
Schneider. Scholes. Beckenbauer gets over and intercepts. Looking for a runner. Adams attempts a clearance. Oh, it's Batistuta. Batistuta showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Good read. That was well played. Well stopped. It's half-time. Well, the glass is either half full or half empty. Neither side yet trying to impose themselves, and it's level pegging at half-time.
was the first half compared with your expectations?
I think the manager should be pretty happy that his side managed to come in on level terms. Things seem to be going a little against them, but they stemmed the tide, got their equaliser, and I think we're in for an exciting second half now.
That's been a decent 45 minutes. Competitive, certainly, and a goal each. Madrid get the ball rolling in the second half. Chance for a shot! It's a marvellous goal!
Well, whenever he reminds us of his wondrous skill set, it's usually something very memorable or even unforgettable. We'll certainly remember that one.
Drogba at his razor-sharp best there.
Yeah, he showed great reactions there. Right place, right time, easy pickings.
And he's done it again. He's got his second. So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
Look, he's the one everyone expects to put the ball in the net. That's what he's paid to do.
And that has been clear. And it's Messi. Messi will not want to lose out. There's the shot! Got to be quick to recover this. And that has been clubbed away. Still they trail, and time is ticking away. Beckham tries to pass it through. That's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And here's Batistuta. Well seen. Saw that coming.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
Not the most convincing of passes.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Beckenbauer. Beckham played out to the right. Rijkaard. And he's managed to get rid. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Messi. Rodri. Just about up to 75 minutes. Near corner. Corner number 3 coming up. Too much on it, and that is an easy claim for the keeper.
Well, that's certainly more like it. They can't let the intensity drop now, Peter.
This is a really front-footed approach.
I think they just have to keep forcing the issue and they'll get clinical.
You get a throw in. Neymar stood up well to him there.
I thought it was going to happen then. How many more chances can they realistically expect now?
Beckenbauer makes the interception. Shot could be on. Searching pass is played there. Good ball, good take. Opts to play it back. So that's it. It is all over. Well, this was a game they could so easily have won on another day, but alas, that wasn't to be, and they go down by the odd goal. Well, after all of that, Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, the game plan for me just looked a little confused, and the crowd seemed to pick up on this early on, and it just created a kind of negative vibe around the whole stadium, and I think this performance was one best deleted from the memory bank now.
Oh, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the camaraderie. The fans have pulled out all the stops to make this a monumental occasion. Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. There's the whistle, and here we go.
Frank Rijkaard can really make his presence felt. A superb defender who became an iconic midfield icon.
Remarkably good strike rate, actually.
Very true. Just another level of his expertise, Peter. But his reading of the game, for me, is masterful.
It's Batistuta. Nicely weighted ball. Rijkaard deals with that comfortably. And it's Van Basten. James. Nicely shaped ball. Well played. That has snuffed out the danger. Now it's Batistuta. Looking for the run. Van Basten. Deflected behind for a corner kick. And we have our very first corner. Not pretty, but it gets the job done. And now they can spring out of defence. Now it's Haaland. Great chance! Oh, that was close. Batistuta. Well seen, saw that coming. Now it's Van Basten. That looks a good ball through. And this is roll. This is gone, that's a foul. Schneider is standing over this one. A real opportunity here from a position of great potential. He's gone direct. Beckham. Van Basten. The side get able to force a breakthrough here.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
James. Needs to return pass.
Well, they keep pressing like that as long as they can.
James is very much the model of the modern-day fullback. And there's his chance to lead the counter. Ambitious ball here. Ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. Looking here to chip it through. Schneider. Not sure how the stats look in terms of expected goals, but Mbappe! The keeper has reacted superbly there.
Mbappe actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
And it's Neymar. That's an imaginative pass. There is even added time. Cracking ball. Look, it's Van Basten! He's done it!
Well, players of his stature just live for moments like that. Another really important contribution as we near half-time, and it can make such an impact on each mindset.
And that is about as cool as they come. He picked his spot expertly.
That's just a fabulous...
And it's half-time here. Well, there were plenty of talking points in that first half, but just the one goal. It's still anybody's game here.
There's plenty of positives to take despite the lead being so small, Peter. I think playing well, good energy. A little more composure up front, perhaps. That's not too much to ask.
Leading 1-0 at the break. And we are already promptly back underway.
Well, it's been tight, Peter, but I'm expecting things to open up now and we get some free-flowing football.
And he thumps it clear. Rice. Raul. Can he get it through? Well, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. And here's Van Basten. Van Basten! Denied by an instinctive save.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that. Well, height could make all the difference on these set pieces.
Stitch defending, but that'll do. It's Schneider! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Corner number 2 then. Van Basten trying to keep this in.
Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply...
Oh, he's been caught on it here! That's a sharp pass.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled. What a letdown when you've got such presence and movement.
Expertly cut out, really nicely done. And he's heaved it away. And it's Schneider. Now, can they get him away? He's cut it out. And he's gone looking for safety. Rice. Pass is coming off in quick succession here. Schneider. Your impression so far, Jim?
Well, Peter, if they're attempting to see out the game with such a narrow advantage, there's room for trouble. I just think they're sending out the wrong message.
Oh, it's come loose.
We'll simply have to tip his hat to the keeper here because that was a magnificent save.
Not the best distribution from the keeper. Oh, there's a probing ball. Now looking to orchestrate a counter. Schneider tries to play it through. Roll is onto this. And he's quick and clear again. And reclaimed it in a trice. He's looking wide. Keep going. Oh, what has happened here? Cross goes in there. Big header! Sticks it away! There seemed no way back, but they are level. It was a great header. The invitation was irresistible and the finish unearned.
So well played, Peter. Did a great job keeping sight of the ball. Made a classic move and met it perfectly.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Well, at this stage, Peter, it's going to come down to how badly they want to win this.
And they've got rid. And he's managed to get rid.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
Has a look, plays it forward. 2 minutes to be added on. It's made its way to him. Haaland's cross. And the referee brings it to a close. A draw and a highly unpredictable.
bersama Argentina dan Ronaldo bersama Portugal. Inilah alasan mengapa Piala Dunia 2026 akan menjadi Piala Dunia paling menyedihkan. Bukan karena Indonesia tak jadi ke sana, tapi banyak legenda sepak bola yang akan memainkan.
Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be. I'm Peter Drury, and joining me here, our expert, Jim Beglin.
Cheers, Peter. It's a privilege to be here. It really is.
Expectations.
Off we go then. Well, Peter, there's goalkeepers, and there are great goalkeepers. Haaland! Will simply have to tip his hat to the keeper here, because that was a magnificent save.
It's fantastic! There it is!
Well, they would have been looking at him to produce the goods, and that was very kind of him to oblige so early.
Another moment of magic, a real wow moment.
Yeah, he gets top marks for that finish. I honestly thought his odds weren't that good.
I doubt very much that this was in the script. Forlan, it's made its way to him. Whistle's gone, that's a foul. Forlan is behind this one. And this an opportunity to pull level. Forlan!
Well, he should have done better, and he knows it. Yeah, it's good movement, though. A bit unlucky he couldn't actually steer it goalwards.
Holland! Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it. It's beyond the defence. Well, that was a period of possession which carried just about no threat at all. And it's Belletti. Tries to cross. Cleared without complication. Rijkaard. Cross is coming off in quick session here.
Rummenigge really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
Now it's Forlan, foot in. Nice looking ball. Might be danger here. It's a risky ball, you've got to say. And it's Messi. Great vision. Oh, good take in a good area. Disappointed with that. Deals with that comfortably. It's really well cleared. Beckham. Passing is crisp and sharp. And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. Oh, this is a great position. Forlan, there's a lot to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. So just the one early goal to report so far, and the score is 1-0. Played into space. Now it's Messi. And they win it back again. Knocks it into space. Not the most accurate pass. Neymar. Ambitious ball here. Well cut out. No margin for error there at all. Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be.
Rummenigge unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. And his good pressure just hounded him off it.
Well, it seems as if he's just had a momentary lapse and slipped into tunnel vision, because he had good options around him and he failed to get his head up.
Pirlo tries to play it through. Can he get it through? Oh, well measured. It's played by the keeper. He won't be happy with that one. It's Forlan. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Looking for a runner. There's the shot! And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
And we have our very first corner. And now they can spring out of defence.
There will be 1 minute at a time.
Baresi spots it and intercepts. And now they can clear their lines. That is going to be the final action of the first half. There's been no shortage of industry or intent thus far. A little inspiration and inventiveness, perhaps the only things lacking.
On the evidence of what we've seen, their lead. There was genuine intensity and purpose behind what they brought to the game. I think they'll want a strong start just after the break, though, to force the issue that bit more.
Leading 1-0 at the break. So we're just settling back into this second half. A solitary goal. That has been the crucial difference.
defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get a
Big chance! They score! And there we have it, the two-goal cushion. Just so calm under pressure, and he managed to fashion a fine finish.
such a well-worked finish. It looked like he was going to be shut down, but he thrives in situations like that.
So that's two now without reply.
Well, with this kind of authority, Peter, why not push on and totally kill this off?
Probing pass. It's a pretty loose pass. Cannavaro. That's an imaginative pass. That pass isn't the best. Khan is there to clear. So, Jim, is that the manager telling the forwards that they must stay forward for now?
Well, I think he just is concentrating on the shape here, and he wants them to press as high as they can and get in the right position to do that collectively.
Pirlo. Shot a goal! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
Rummenigge is offering a wry smile there.
Cleared away. Kings it across. There's the header. Decent attempt, but not quite good enough.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
Rijkaard. Just about up to the hour now. Well, the run has been sold a little bit short there.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
Oh, cracking ball. Rummenigge showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Beckham. Baresi. Oh, perfectly measured that. And the shot! Now, who's going to be first to this?
Batistuta.
Here's Haaland. That's a cute ball. Osimhen. Defending was strong and firm. It's a searching pass. That has been cut short. And he's there to make the challenge. Ball's gone astray. Haaland was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. That's a clever looking ball. He can finish! Almost 75 minutes on the clock now.
Are certainly playing with an intense focus in executing their plan here.
And it's dealt with by the outrushing keeper. Van Basten. Haaland. That's a simple one for the keeper. And the counter is on. And it's Van Basten. Oh, that's ambitious.
Substitution.
He's shifting through the gears here. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. It's a nicely shaped ball. Rummenigge, and he's running through. This has gone, and the referee has given a penalty. And that really is the last thing they wanted to do. He knew what was coming. That's a yellow card. Well, Jim, there's only one reason that he would be sent off there. It is the denial of an obvious goal-scoring opportunity. Hill. And that's one back! A time for a cool head, and that is precisely what he showed.
Should we have ever doubted him? Cool if you like.
become a really good game.
Well, they'll just be praying that one more chance falls their way before the whistle goes.
Goes for a shot!
Simple as you like. The outcome utterly inevitable. And the first thing he's going to do here, Peter, is thank his teammate for the pass. It put it on a plate for him.
So the lead now is 2.
Well, that's pretty much sealed it now. And surely, Peter, we're not going to see any complacency after that.
Neymar looking for the run.
Batistuta.
Good-looking ball. And he's opted for the long pass. Quality ball. There's not Pogba. Cole. Beckenbauer kept his eye on it, and he's there. This one is having a shot! Just cruising! They are cruising!
And they are tearing the opposition apart here. Simply breathtaking stuff. The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what really rips defences apart. And it's difficult to find an answer to it when it's applied like that.
That's that, the end. Well, that was a tale of two very different teams. One driven, ruthless, prolific. The other quite the opposite in all of those areas. The result, a very accurate reflection of what we saw.
And a quick reminder today that
Claiming the man of the match
parking
award,
around the stadium
and there is
strictly
very
forbidden.
little room for
Please use
argument.
parking provided by the club or any other paid parking
After all of that,
facilities.
Jim, So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening
Hello,
here.
everybody,
A
and
clear
welcome
night,
to
all the
today's
ingredients
match.
for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. I'm Peter Drury, and providing analysis and expert opinion alongside me will be Jim Becklin.
Well, thank you very much, Mr. Drury, and hello to everyone.
Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting. There's the whistle, and here we go.
Okay, I'm probably going to be accused of fullback bias again, Peter, but Giuliano Belletti is someone I see as having a key role.
Your type of player?
Yeah, he's very confident defensively, first and foremost. He knows that's his job, so he's not the type.
It's Van Basten! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
Van Basten is offering a wry smile there.
And we have our very first corner. Oh, what a climb! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Forlan. Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. Beckham. Messi. He's picked his way through. Nice bit of trickery. That's played in low. And that has been cleared. That's a dangerous ball.
Haaland really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
Well, that was a period of possession which carried just about no threat at all. That pass isn't the best. Well read, the danger is averted. But it has been just one side doing all of the early probing.
I know it's still early, but they're showing the better signs. No caution from them.
It's not taken him long, and that's going to be a booking. That's a cute ball. Cannavaro spots it and intercepts. Quarter of an hour played. Nedved shifted upfield, and it's Forlan. Rummenigge. Oh, he's bust Rummenigge! That was superb goalkeeping.
Rummenigge really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
Well timed, excellent interception. Nice looking ball. Oh, that's wonderful alertness. And he's there to belt it away. So we're still where we started right now.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
Oh, well played.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Knocks it into space. Goes forward. And he was alert to it. And he's taking no chances there. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision.
Batistuta finds himself offside.
contentious ball here. Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. Oh no, what has happened here? He's through, now is he in? Big chance! One-on-one! Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a... Oh, that is asking for trouble. It could be in here. Has been caught there, it's a foul. Just a talking to, I think. Yes, it is. Forlan is standing over this one. And the potential here for the first goal of the game. Just playing it safe and simple. And now they can spring out of defence. It's Batistuta. That has been cut short. Passing is crisp and sharp. Looking to play him in. He's shifting through the gears here. Good-looking ball. 0-0, but nevertheless a very decent game. Now then, the ball's come loose. Oh, it's Van Basten. Neymar. And here's Batistuta. This is Messi. And Messi! He's there to retrieve it. Osimhen. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Rummenigge. And he's let fly! Neymar getting this one clear. Well, they've got it back in a hurry. It's an imaginative pass.
They've been denied a chance to develop any rhythm in the passing department.
Now it's Haaland. There's a fine ball. Senegal! He's done it!
Well, that's very much changed the complexion. It's also changed mindsets and moods in both teams, and it had to be him.
Not a defender in sight. He had all the time in the world. The first half-time whistle goes. No shortage of industry or intent thus far. A little inspiration and inventiveness, perhaps the only things lacking. Reflections on the first half?
I think it's a case of so far, so good. The boss has clearly done his homework, and I don't think he needs to change much during the break. Now they've got the lead, they can expect more of the same in the second half.
Leading 1-0 at the break. Hostilities have resumed at the start of the second half.
Well, it's been tight, Peter, but I'm expecting things to open up now. We get some free-flowing football. Just as I thought, Peter, it looks like this is a side that's setting themselves up for a counter-attack.
Yeah, stand by for the early ball, the big one over the top.
Yeah, and those that are up top, Peter, have to be willing to chase. And of course, those in midfield have to be ready now to recycle.
And they have got just the right players for that. And he's there to belt it away. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
Well, that tackle was immense, and so was the relief. The great escape.
Now it's Forlan. Pirlo.
Well, the moans and groans from the stands now are very audible.
Neither of these two want to come off second best.
Well, Peter, just see here how a a lot of the attacking players keep dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply want to engage the counter-attack.
That's really well manoeuvred. Still just a single goal between the sides. Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
Look at the space here. And that was very necessary.
Goes out once more.
Here comes the corner. Corner number 2 then. Up he goes! He has done it! They have grabbed themselves an equaliser.
Well, I always thought they had it in them, Peter. They upped the quality as needed, and once they got going, they were awfully hard to stop.
No space, no problem. You just cannot stop him.
Such a well-worked finish. It looked like he was going to be shut down, but he thrives in situations like that.
That has certainly made things interesting.
Well, this is to be expected, Peter. When you've got two strong teams of fairly equal standing, the outcome should all come down to finishing.
And here's Messi. Haaland goes for a shot! Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. Off. He's gone for goal. And no one is overly concerned about that.
Yeah, it seemed the right range, and I guess it was worth a try.
And it's Forlan. That's been cut out, well played.
Aresi. Beckham.
He's intervened well there. Legend. Tries to play it through. Forlan is sporting a guilty look after that.
He made it look a bit predictable.
Closing in on the last quarter of an hour. Ball has bounced loose now. That's been intercepted. Neymar.
No, you just love the level of intensity here. Neither is prepared to back down, and to be honest, that's how it should be. Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Proving pass. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Neymar. Nicely intercepted. Played into space. The less said about that pass, the better. And it's Neymar. Now it's Haaland. Van Basten. Can he finish? He scores! And they get themselves in front! It was casual, it was careless, and it has proven costly.
Yeah, they were made to pay for not moving the ball smartly enough through a very strong pressing wave.
And he's done it again. He's got his second. So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
What a great time to score, but it does give the manager a real headache. Does he sit on this lead now or try and finish it off?
And he's gone looking for safety. Haaland. Can he finish? They've done it! And there we have it, the 2-goal cushion. Wonderfully smooth, smart and slick.
Well, it always comes down to the telling final pass, and that was a beauty.
2 up and very little time left. Surely this is it.
Well, I think if they're going to have any hope from here, they'll need to see the more experienced lads step up to the plate now.
Can he get it through? He's felt that, hasn't he? Foul and a free kick in a very dangerous area.
And the referee has shown him a yellow card.
Well, it was deliberate, it was cynical, and you have to understand the frustration of being denied a clear opportunity, but it had to be done.
Great chance here from position A1. Neymar! Close, but time for no more. The whistle has gone. Well, don't you just love it when a plan comes together? Victory never in doubt in the mind of the mastermind in all of this. A solid... Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. I'm your commentator, Peter Drury, and providing his unique brand of expert analysis, here's Jim Beglin.
Thanks for that, Peter, and may I say a big hello to everyone.
Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up and we'll be getting underway very soon. Things have got underway here pretty promptly. Thuram spots it and intercepts. Full pass back. Now it's Haaland. An early chance there, first of the game.
I think that's just more proof that his team is very comfortable playing on the break. They're really swift.
Now it's Hazard. Knocks it into space. It's face-to-face shoots. Goal!
Listen, the big names earn their reputations for precisely the reason we've just seen. They have a habit of making their presence felt, and here we are, early stages. He struck one, and he looks hungry for more.
Wonderfully smooth, smart and slick.
Yeah, great movement and great use of space to get on the end of the pass, and that pretty much did it.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. And the counter is on. Belletti. Forlan. And he shoots!
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Aimed beyond the defence. That's an imaginative pass. Batistuta providing an outlet on that flank. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. And he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer blow.
Haaland! Big relief, it just needed better contact.
Well, it didn't quite come off this time, Peter, but that's a warning to the opposition. This team know how to counter, and they'll be looking to do it every chance they get.
Laid out to the left flank. Spread it left. Pass somewhat off target. And they've got rid. And that's been won straight back. Lovely pass, but can he get there? He's seen that early. He's the certain sixth sense. That's going to go a long way. Messi.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
Hazard.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
He's got away. Oh, that could well leave a mark. And now it's a race for the ball. And we have our very first corner. Terrific header. It's bounced back off the post. Oh, nearly, but nearly is nothing. The idea was a good one. The execution of it, not his throw and all, and goes for a shot! He's got a goal! Two to the good, and they are purring, absolutely purring. They forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment.
Well, let that be a lesson to them, Peter. They have to stay focused at all times. Any lapse in concentration, voila.
So that's two now without reply.
Well, now's the time you can afford to be more daring, Peter. It may be tempting to sit on this, but I'd say go and grab a third.
And the finish! And that is doing no harm at all.
Well, there's always that risk, Peter, when a team commits too many numbers forward. You can't help but leave some gaps in the back.
Passing is crisp and sharp. Clinch with the rangefinder there. And evidence of balls.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be.
Time perhaps for one last twist before half-time. Passing nice and neat. Batistuta. Pirlo. That has been slung wide. Neymar. Played into space. Let's make sure that's not getting through. It is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
He made it look a bit predictable.
And the shot! And it's there! A quite incredible spell. They are flying. And that is about as cool as they come. He picked his spot expertly.
Well, Peter, I think the keeper knew straight away he was never going to get to it.
Number 15, Neymar.
Time then for the first substitution of the game. Well, that is the number we all wanted to see. What a sight this is.
It's a wow moment. Now that's the sort of change you don't see every day.
3-0 and things are starting to look awfully cosy.
To be expected, Peter. They've gone and stepped it up. Something they've been threatening to do and will continue to do by the looks of it.
Oh, that's ambitious. And it's Pirlo. Steaming on forwards. Proving pass. Oh, the chip pass hasn't quite come off. And the first 45 minutes are up. Well, the mood in the two camps couldn't be more different as they go in for half-time. Elation on one side, misery on the other. We're underway again. So, 45 minutes to turn it round. Otto kept his eye on it, and he's there. That's a cute ball. Pirlo. And reclaimed it in a trice. Nedved, he's found the way through. A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. Defending, albeit from an unexpected source.
Yeah, listen, we often get critical of a forward's tackle, but that was squeaky clean. Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Deep cross. Decent attempt, but not quite good enough.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
Turan gets across to intercept that. Nice looking ball.
Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply want to engage the counter-attack.
And this is Hazard. Oh, that's fabulous. Chance for a shot! In for the pieces! Oh, taken with style! Comfort! Yet more comfort! Easing away! And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Look, that's one of the first things you learn, whether you're a striker or not. Just anticipate a goalkeeping parry or spillage, and sometimes you'll get lucky, it'll come your way.
Things looking so easy, almost too easy here. Vicious ball here. He's certainly onside here. Nedved. Beckham. Rummenigge. Now it's Haaland. Nice interception, well timed. That pass is somewhat less than ideal.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off. It wasn't the best decision.
Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
Simply brilliant defending. They were outnumbered, but he still came out on top.
It's a lovely, neat pass. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it.
Cracking ball. It's a pretty loose pass. Beckenbauer calmly anticipates. Beckham. And it's Rodri. And it's Beckham. Now who's going to be first to this? Oh, this looks sharp.
Messi really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
And here's Batistuta. And he's been shifted off it. Holland! And it's hit the woodwork and out! Holland was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. And he's quick to snatch it back. Here's Batistuta. It's a sharp little ball here. That looks a cracking ball. And they're not going to make any further progress now. Looking for a run-up. This is Batistuta.
Substitutions taking place.
There is some activity down on the touchline. It seems there's going to be a change.
I think you have to admire his willingness to keep plugging away, but the manager has done him a big favour, I think, by taking him off. You know, he was looking very, very leggy.
The final 5 minutes. Pass is coming off in quick succession here. Cut it out. Thuram goes back to front. And that could set him on his way. Now the Grummeliger. Great shot! Oh, it's fallen kindly here. It's a goal! And the headlines continue to get darker and darker.
Well, this is turning into real hammering now, Peter. They're demoralised.
It's become a case of men against boys. And he was quick to react. Messi.
They've been denied a chance to develop any rhythm in the passing department.
No way through there. Can he get it through? And there goes the final whistle. Well, that was thrilling. A game of champs and chumps. The winners